Gist with Jolly. Bringing you hot and direct gist. Subscribe and turn notification bell.
This is a general note, or more or less like an advice to the Nollywood. Humility is very important. Humility is one virtue that will take you far. Like in a business, whether you're in a business or in anything, humility will take you so far, like very far, especially when you're like humble and people see it in you, like you are humble. Humility will take you far. People can chest themselves. People can take bullets because of you, because of how humble you are. They will take your fight. They will tell you to go and sit down. Let me take up this fight for you. People will like do anything. They will spend their money on for you to make sure you excel more. Humility can take you far. You understand? Even the Bible even said it. Humility can take you far in life. And that brings me to what's happening. Most things that we have noticed. It's a general concern because I've heard this from people who had said some persons in the Nollywood are so proud of themselves just because of YouTube movies that they are uploading. Let's just say if YouTube should take this privilege away, then it is finished. It means it will humble so many actors and actresses. But it's not even our prayer that YouTube should do such, because this is what they use in this is what their hustle. This is more or less like a business to them. But we have discovered that most times, generally, we are speaking in general terms, but not calling anybody's name out. But there are people we have noticed that are so proud. These people had a very humble beginning. Believe me, honestly, 3 years ago, these people we are talking about, or that we have the mind of gisting about them. Because of them, we are gisting. I don't want to mention name. I don't want any enmity. 3 years ago, these people have not reached their limelight. They are still being like hustling. Anybody that calls them, they will rush. Anybody that they will rush, and they will keep being humble, committed with those people. Like, this thing they say, humble beginning. They are there to hustle from that very scratch. They can practically worship the ground those people who call them for jobs. Then I got a period of time, they then started noticing that people now own channel. Everybody started opening their own channel. Almost all the actors and actresses now in the Nollywood have a YouTube channel where they upload their movie. There is nothing wrong. In fact, it is what we advise everybody to do, because you cannot continue to be going job from one place to another. You should have your own too. Even though you will still attend to people's job, at least still have your own and grow it. But it got to a time, now that these people now have their own channel, pride came in. These people started increasing unnecessary price for jobs. These people started selecting scripts and those to be paired with. These people started selecting locations for producers for them. For example, I got to hear that a particular actor was, asked to come for a job in a particular location, and the person turned the job or the offer down, saying it is not my location. If you can take your crew and production to where I am, Lagos, where I am, I'll be very then we don't deal. They have started giving unhealthy conditions. These people were practically the one begging before, but because people now got to like them, and they now know that people love them, then they began to start misbehaving, that without me in your production, your movie will not sell. Your movie will not reach 1 million views. Your movie will not do this. They started having this mindset. and they started increasing. You needed to see. That is why, if you notice, January, beginning of this year, Uchenansi made a kind of talk on her Instagram, begging people to calm down. That this YouTube business is not for the weak. Number two, that people is not what you actually see, that is actually what is happening. So people should calm down, because the rate at which people are overdoing things is really annoying. So she was like even advising the Nollywood as a whole to calm down, that it is not just because maybe you have stepped up, you think that's where it ends. That they had been in the YouTube for long and faced so many challenges. So that you are at the top doesn't mean you're not going to face challenge. And so these people, because they now see that they are privileged to have gotten to some level of their YouTube uploads, and they get that privilege of people watching their movies, they now feel they have arrived. They now are dictating unnecessary price tags for their movie and selecting those to be paid with, and selecting scripts, selecting location. Habamana, you started somewhere before and you were begging for a role before. Yes, many of them were begging roles before. I listened to Funke Akindele's interview on television, and do you know what I heard her say? She does not reject any single role, irrespective of who, and then she is ready to work with anybody, and then she's always at her best to see that anywhere she features in, that production will call her next for next job. So she was always putting in her best at every given time. She was not rejecting roles. If they ask her to play passerby, she will play it and play it well, such that they can even make another role that is better than road past. You understand? There are people they will call just for maybe just one role, and that will be the end of you in that movie. But because you acted it well, they will give you a better role next time. So these people now, because they feel that they are being wanted by a lot of producers, they are not giving their price tag. They are not giving their condition. You needed to see condition these people are giving now. Very outrageous. Many people will come. Many of them has come on Instagram to tell us that these people are not nice. That these people, you call them for job, they'll be giving you condition who they should work with. No, I don't want to work with this person. I want to work with so and so. Imagine, on my own production, the money I'm going to pay you. So that is how pride has entered Nollywood, just because everybody is now a producer. It wasn't like that before. When people were being called for job, they were at their best trying to seek out who will call them for jobs. But now that they are now their own manager, production manager, they are not feeling on top of the world. Humility, just like I stated from my beginning, is one thing that will keep you. I can learn from Ombo Nobuli. That woman is one humble woman I can think of right now. Very humble, very humble. She's not proud. She will not come out and you will see a statement of pride in whatever she writes on Instagram. Everything has been humility. If she's not thanking God, she's thanking her fans. She's loving them. She's saying one sweet words to them. She is very humble, even as a big producer. Notable one, she celebrated her 1 million subscriber recently, and you needed to see the massive love from people all over the world because of how humble people always come to standing by her. See, let me tell us, humility can take you far. People can chest for you. People can spend all they have for you. People can do anything for you. So if you think you have arrived and you're showing to the whole world that you have arrived, making sure anything can happen within seconds, you're gone and your name will be forgotten. So please keep it low and let people not feel and see that there's pride in you. Once they see, they will run away from you. They won't stand by you. So Nollywood, this is a kind of general note, general advice. So for those who wish to listen, all these Nollywood actors and actresses, producers, editors, and the rest of it, you are not left out. Everybody is inclusive on this very one. You understand? Even as crew member or directors, because you see people always appreciate any movie you direct, then you become pompous. You become too demanding. And then directors, I hear people insult their workers on set because they are producers. It is a whole lot happening. People insult ordinary script writers and the rest of it on set, insult them, use them for, they don't take them for anything. See, pride will bring you down like in a second. So there's nothing like being a producer. See Uche Nabunabo, that man is making it. Say you will not hear one thing. You will not hear any public scandal. You will not hear him. You will not even hear, even to see his birthday is a wahala. Uche Nabunabo, he's doing his thing and he's doing it well. You will not hear anything like coming out to say or anything, encounter with anybody. Go and learn from these people, master class people. So because the upcoming producers, actors now that turn producers, you are now feeling on top of the world. You are the king of the Nollywood. Yeah, I'm not saying, which I'm not mentioning name. People are not feeling on top of the world. People are not feeling, you understand? So it's a general note that I'm saying. Like somebody now, a producer, there was this about Leonard. He's feeling maybe he's the king of Nollywood. Many people are just, seeing how he speaks to people anyhow. These are general and countless reasons that are happening. Please calm down. Calm down, because do you know the people that watch your movies are human beings? They are not animals. They are human beings. And once those human beings stop watching your movie, you will go down. So the only way for your movies to be selling is to be humble. Is to be humble before them and let them love you unconditionally. Learn this and know and have peace. Anyways, till I come again, I'm Nollywood.